then I just bumped myself on the floor, and it really hurt, and then I cried, and then it really hurt, and then Mommy and Daddy gave me an ice pack, and then I was safe and sound.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my magic show. Does anyone in the crowd have a dollar? Anyone in the crowd? Anyone? Wow!
Good morning, everyone. That was a video from almost 20 years ago. My friends and I used to make silly videos, and that was one of my friends there. His name is Eric, but back then I used to call him Ricky. And I haven't seen him in almost 10 years. It's been a long, long time since either of us have visited each other. And today, we're gonna visit. Oh, and by the way,
Watch carefully as I take these magical dollar bills.
that was me back then. Anyway, I'm really excited because we're gonna visit with him and his wife and his kids, and we're going to the zoo. You're wearing an elephant shirt, just like the zoo. You excited about the zoo? Yeah, I thought so. I didn't make him do that. He did that on his own. I don't think he meant to do it, but it looked like he said yes. So let's go with it. Before we go to the zoo, I want to say thanks to Spot It for sponsoring this video.
So you may have noticed this has become kind of my zone. I am in a rocking chair most of the day. That's what I'm like when I'm nursing and caring for a little baby. With all my kids, I've always looked for like a fun game or a book to read or something to do when the baby falls asleep on me, or just when I have a little spare moment in my chair. This time around, I found this super cool app called Spot It, and it's based off of a little game that I play with the kids all the time. So if you've never played Spot It before, it's very simple to learn. All you have to do is find pairs and combinations between two cards. So you're like kind of making matches very quickly.
We've played the Spot It card game for a long time. It is really easy to play so the kids can play it, but it's still challenging. So it sort of levels the playing field and you can all play together as a family, which is really cool. And what the app does is it takes the core elements of that and expands it so that you can play with people all over the world, and you can level up your character, you can make weird combinations that you can't do in the card game, so it's really, really cool.
Oh, bomb.
Bomb?
Okay, or that thing.
The lock. Victory! Okay, who wants to turn?
Me! I would go last. Go, Chica, go!
And you get to click the power.
Go.
He does like a power. See, he gave you all these chairs. So do chairs. I think this is like the highest score of all time, buddy.
Uh-huh.
All right, victory!
Yeah!
Good job. Log.
Yeah!
You won!
I really did.
Spotted Duel is free to download on the App Store and Google Play. Download it right now because I know you're gonna love it.
We just got to the zoo and immediately Parker hurt himself. You okay, buddy?
Yeah.
What happened?
I was running out the bathroom, and then I was excited to be with Duncan, and then I just bumped myself on the floor, and it really hurt, and then I cried, and then it really hurt, and then Mommy and Daddy gave me an ice pack, and then I was safe and sound.
He came running out of the bathroom to go be with Duncan, and he tripped and hit his head on the stroller that Duncan is inside of. We're tending to his wounds real quick before we move on.
Look at how big this lump is.
Oh my goodness. That is a giant lump.
We haven't had a kid have a head lump this big in many years. It's been a while.
Where?
Look at this, you guys.
I got one like that.
And he's reverted to a 1-year-old.
It's a 3-year lump. Takes you back 3 years.
You got one? Showing us lumps of days past.
You got one right here. This little lump right there. This is my friend Eric. We've been friends for forever. Like, literally forever, right?
Most of forever.
Over 20 years.
Most of forever, for sure.
Most of forever. We met under interesting circumstances.
So, as I recall, I was in 7th grade, so this would have been 1995.
Don't say that.
Yeah, we're dating ourselves right now.
Okay, this was in the year, and the esteemed Mr. Ballinger was skipping a grade and moving to a new school at which I attended.
Yeah,
neither of us having many friends.
Yeah, I knew nobody. Like nobody at either school, really.
Chris's dad somehow orchestrated a meeting with us, and it was more or less a, hey, would you kind of show him around and, you know,
You play
just kind of hang out?
My dad made us friends. He was like, hey, my son doesn't know anybody. He's kind of a nerd. He's not gonna make friends on his own. So if you could just step in and just make that happen, that'd be great. And it worked out. Like we're still friends.
It's sort of like an arranged marriage where you're not really sure, but you kind of go with it.
Yeah, we're in an arranged friendship.
It is. It's
A
an
long
arranged
going one
friendship.
though, so it's good. No, it's good. We Are these your favorite animals, Parker?
Yeah.
What are they?
Giraffes.
What's the smallest giraffe's name?
Parker the giraffe.
Parker the giraffe?
Uh-huh. Do you see him?
Yeah.
He stopped eating. The lion's asleep.
The lion's laying down. He's lying in the grass.
Yeah.
Jake, there's a lot of jokes you could have told about the lion, but I think that's the main one. Looks just like the ones on your outfit. What do you think? Yeah, not impressed. Not impressed. Not impressed. Did you have fun at the zoo?
Yeah.
Did you have fun at the zoo?
Yes.
Are you ready to eat?
Yes.
All right. Let's get some food. We're having pizza for dinner. You guys got the best seat in the house.
Yeah.
You get to watch them make the pizza.
Yeah.
It's so good. You guys are sharing, and then another pizza's coming out
For who?
for everybody to eat. You guys have a lot of pizza. You're gonna eat a lot of pizza. We want you full. Did you get some gluten-free noodles? Nice. As a dad, sometimes you gotta carry your kids in because they fall asleep in the car on the drive back. It's pretty precious. Hi. Let's talk about what we learned today. We learned that you should go to the link in the description box of this video, download the app Spot It Duel. We learned that I'm not capable of making my own friends, so thanks, Dad. And finally we learned that Duncan is not impressed by the mighty, majestic pachyderm. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.